Eagles cornerback Ronald Darby is expected to test free agency for the first time in his career in March. The 25-year-old is coming off ACL surgery, but his outlook toward a potentially large payday remains in a good place. Darby will be part of an underwhelming cornerback class on the open market. While his market value seemingly took a massive hit when he suffered the major knee injury in November, Darby is still ranked as the top cornerback in the class by Pro Football Focus. Predicting destinations for 6 key Eagles free agents, his 2-year stint in Philadelphia has been marred by major injuries. During the 2017 season, Darby suffered a dislocated ankle in his first regular season game with the Eagles. He missed 8 games due to the injury but returned to perform at a high level during the Eagles' push toward the Super Bowl. November's ACL tear ended Darby's second season in Philadelphia. He missed 9 games, including the playoffs, with the ailment and was forced to undergo surgery. Still, Darby's upside is apparent and his playmaking ability has been highlighted in spurts. When healthy, the Florida State University alum is the best cornerback on the Eagles roster. However, due to the development of Rasul Douglas, Avonte Maddox, and Cravon LeBlanc during this past season's playoff push, the Eagles may not be inclined to offer Darby the massive salary he likely desires. With young, cheap talent performing well at the position, the Eagles could choose to pass on paying Darby market value, and in turn, look to invest in cheaper options at cornerback in free agency or the draft. If the Eagles and Darby fail to reach an agreement before free agency, the cornerback will highlight a group headlined by the likes of Bradley Roby, Pierre Desir, Morris Claiborne, Bryce Callahan, Steven Nelson and Justin Coleman. That's not an ideal class for a major position of need throughout the NFL. Darby and his representatives should be able to take advantage. While his knee rehabilitation will obviously be a factor in any negotiation, NFL teams have shown they are willing to overlook injuries for upside, especially with young talent. The Chicago Bears signed wide receiver Allen Robinson, who was also coming off ACL surgery, to a 3-year, $42 million deal last offseason. Robinson produced 55 catches for 754 yards and 4 touchdowns as the Bears' top receiver this past season. Much like Robinson last year, Darby is still young enough to be entering his prime and command a long-term commitment. Also, unlike his free agent counterparts, Darby has played well in big games and shown consistent play-making ability and coverage skills throughout his 4-year career with the Eagles and Buffalo Bills. Nelson and Desir are late bloomers, Callahan and Coleman are primarily nickel cornerbacks, and Claiborne is a solid but not spectacular journeyman. With the competition failing to stick out, Darby should be the crown jewel of the cornerback class. With the leverage of being the most talented player at a major position of need, Darby could command a lengthy deal with built-in incentives to boost his annual salary based on his availability. If the Eagles allow him to reach free agency, Darby could start a bidding war that eventually lands him premium dollars. Mike K may be reached at mk@newfansmedia.com. Follow him on Twitter at Mike E_K. Find NJ.com on Facebook.